In the offseason of 2019, Madison Bumgarner inked a 5-year deal worth $85 million with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's just say since the start of 2020, the first year of that contract, he has been horrendous for the Diamondbacks. He hasn't had one season with an ERA below 4.67, and in 2023, he's just looked like absolute batting practice. It looks like Max Muncy is at the plate every time he throws a pitch. In 2023, he has an ERA of 10.26, giving up 19 earned runs in just over 16 innings pitched. Somehow, the Diamondbacks have still found themselves in first place in the NL West at the time of recording this video. In 2023, Madison Bumgarner is averaging 89.6 miles per hour on that fastball, which is no bueno. His strikeout rate is dismal at 11.1%. That's just not going to cut it in the big leagues, especially when your fastball is not even 90 miles an hour. And then to make things even worse, when players aren't hitting him hard, he's just walking them, because his walk rate in 2023 is 16.7%. No wonder the Diamondbacks have just decided to cut ties with him, eat the money, and move on. So is his career over? Is this all we're ever going to see of Madison Bumgarner? Or can someone fix this bum? So here are 3 teams that I think could give Madison Bumgarner a chance. 3 teams, let's do this. So the first team I want to talk about is the most obvious choice in my opinion, the Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers have poured out $201 million for this year's salary for their players. They have a really good looking team, and they're currently first place in the AL West with a 12-7 record. Not bad. But here's the main reason I'm picking the Rangers. Who's their manager? Bruce Bochy. For all you younger fans that may not remember, Bruce Bochy was with the Giants for a long time. He managed the Giants all throughout Madison Bumgarner's career there. And together, those two won 3 rings in 2010, 2012, and 2014. That's 3 rings in 5 years. And if for some reason you weren't able to watch those Giants team in those 5 years, you have to go look it up on YouTube. Please look it up, but this is one of the best teams ever to watch. Those 3 World Series rings, Madison Bumgarner, you gotta look him up. You'll see why everybody in the community just hopes he can get it together. The guy just flat out dominated back then. For most of these teams, Madison Bumgarner needs to be willing to sign a contract for the bullpen and doing like spot starting every once in a while. But one of the Rangers' weak spots right now is their bullpen. So if Madison Bumgarner could come back as a bullpen piece, maybe fill in a closer spot, imagine Madison Bumgarner, Bruce Bochy, Texas Rangers in the 2023 postseason with Madison Bumgarner closing out games. Wouldn't that be electric? So for number 1, I'm going Texas Rangers. Let me know what you think down below. Number 2, I'm going to go with a team that I think we would all love to see, and that's the San Francisco Giants. Look, they're not competitive. It's not like they've got a ton of money on the books anyways, and they're not going to be paying a ton of money for Madison Bumgarner. I would imagine he's going to get the major league minimum, which is like $750K or whatever it is now. So the Giants, it's not going to hurt them to try it. Why not give him a 1-year deal? And if it doesn't work out, then at least he retires a Giant, which would be really cool. I think it'd be good for baseball. I think it would help the Giants fill some seats. And now that I think about it, that's my favorite. I hope he goes back to the Giants. That way when the Dodgers are there, Max Muncy can hit more home runs. And for my last pick at number 3, I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Rays. Here's why. The Rays just know how to fix pitching. If you struggle with pitching, you go to the Dodgers or you go to the Tampa Bay Rays. Madison Bumgarner will never be a Dodger, I guarantee it, but the Rays could fix him. This is where it gets weird for Madison Bumgarner because his ego's too big for him to go to the bullpen, in my opinion. He might go there in the postseason for the Giants, but I don't think he's going to sign a deal for that. I think he'll take the rest of his money and retire. But if he's willing to be in the bullpen, if he's willing to do whatever the team wants, whether it's spot starts or being in the rotation or just a bullpen piece, and that's it, I think the Rays are the best fit for him in that regard. I mean, look at it this way. Every starter in the Rays rotation this year has been a reclamation project for the team, and they went 13-0 to start the year. So if any team's going to fix Madison Bumgarner, I think the Rays stand probably the best chance. But out of all 5 of my picks, let me know down below who you think is the best. I would love to see him go back to the Giants, but I think the best fit is the Texas Rangers. I'd love to see him back with Bruce Bochy, maybe winning some postseason games, because I think the Rangers are going to be in the postseason. Let me know down below what you think though, and that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Peace. I love you. I'm out.